Welcome to day 2 of our Hunkydory Christmas week of webisodes. Today we're going to play with snow globes, and we have a storybook for you.
From Hunkydory, we have Fun in the Snow and Festive Friends snow globes, and we have 'Twas the Night Before Christmas in a storybook.
That's right. Does it sound interesting and a great way to start your Christmas card making? Come play with us. Here they are. Da-da. Now we've got Festive Friends, Fun in the Sun, Snow, and the storybook. But we're going to start with Festive Friends. So we're going to scoot these out of the way. And one thing you'll notice are these domes. They are, a little dome shape, right?
Little acrylic or plastic dome.
Right. We have 8 of these.
And then what is that, about a ½ inch deep?
I think you're right about that. So these come and look, they fit perfectly on top.
And you'll see that construction in a little bit.
Yes, you're going to show us. And there are instructions inside the kit. Right. So as I said, this is going to make 8 different snow globes, and you can see that they're all cut out and they're going to stack. So it's going to be like paper towel, right. And yet it has the foiling that we like.
And I love that these are very whimsical characters, and
yes.
Festive Friends is whimsical animals.
So we've got bears, and we have more bears.
Yeah, 2 of those.
Rock and Robin. This are the polar bears, and
2 of those.
2 of those. We have reindeer, charming. And we have a penguin.
Penguin. And there are 3 different greetings on each of the pages, so you can choose the greeting that you want.
Best wishes and so forth. Then the rockers are also here, all die cut that you just pop out. And
they coordinate with the papers.
That works.
These are like 3D paper towel that will stack on top of each other.
Right. So you have 2 of each of these, so a total of 8. And then you have these boxes. And when you get a card like this that is so unique, and it also has the depth of these, how do you mail them? Well, right. Thankfully, Hunkydory's taken care of that for us, so we have these boxes included.
Mailing boxes. And
right.
These are, if you didn't want to mail them, if you wanted to hand deliver them, you could decorate those boxes too.
Aha, and I think we'll have an example of that. So let's get started. Do you have room for that?
Yeah, sure.
And here is our first little guy. And you can see the foil that Hunkydory is so well known for. So this is the rocker, and it simply gets scored together and put together. Right. Then the layers get stacked, and let me just stand it up. So there you go. Right. You can see it is standing and rocking and looking very snow globe-ish.
So when you start putting these together, it starts with, first you've got that rocker seat. So you're going to punch out the rocker and the matching label strip, which I've done here.
Okay.
So here's one of the rockers. And then I punched out the label strips, but also you have the other piece, which the sheet looks like this, that has all of the individual elements and this foil strip here. And I punched out the foil strip and the other layered label strips and went ahead and put that together.
And you can glue it or you can foam tape it onto the rocker.
I went ahead and put foam tape on it because what I want to say about this is that you really do need to do this part first. You want to know where that globe goes.
While it's flat.
While it's flat, it's easier, and you're going to want to know where the globe is going to sit. So I just went ahead and did this, and I'm just going to foam tape that on there, try to center it, and you can leave it a little bit close to the bottom, just a little bit off. And then I took some ultra tape. You can also use hot glue or Zots, and right here on these, if you can see it kind of closely, there are these scored tabs on the side. Right. There's a score here that folds, so you want to go ahead and fold that, and a score here that folds. And I put ultra tape on that part because that part's going to be taped to the front part. So I'm going to take that off both sides. And while this is flat, still, before you tape those, I also put a piece of tape in between these 2 scored lines on the inside.
To hold it together.
To hold it together.
Okay.
Because while that's scored, we want this part to glue to that part. So here it is. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to fold down this tab only and this tab only.
Let me get that piece off of you.
And then I'm gonna, maybe I'll do this one part at a time. This will be easier. I'm gonna push that part down. That's the part that I had glued on there, right? Then, and I just said the wrong thing. I said to fold it only this part, but you're actually gonna fold it in the middle here.
Okay.
There. Now that's gonna be laid like that so that you can just lay this down flat so that it makes this continuous arc.
Oh, okay.
Okay, on this side.
But you did just put...
It's the center score that I'm folding it
But
up.
you just did put tape on the very last score.
Right, on the very last scored tab. And then when you lay this down, then it's just one piece flat across that's taped.
Okay.
So that then when you open it up, you actually push in that score right on the center.
Okay.
And push those parts together like that. You see that?
Right.
And the same on the other side.
So that will help it stand.
Right. And this is necessary to have this score there so that it folds just like that.
And that score is already there.
Right. So there is your rocking base that's all put together.
Okay.
The other pieces from the other sheet, I went ahead and popped them out, and I have them here. So you have each individual piece. It's like a 3D paper towel, and I went ahead and foam tape, and you just start sticking them on there right on top of that other cute little penguin.
And then you're just matching the design as we always do in paper towel.
Right.
Now there was some foil around it too.
Right.
So that's a separate piece?
It is. It's a separate piece. On that sheet, there's a ring on that sheet that I showed. Here, if you want to point that out where that ring is.
So that is a separate piece. Okay.
And it's the last piece that you're going to put on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there.
I guess I want to get to the glitz. I guess that's what's actually happened.
I know, but this is cute too. This makes it worth it. He's so cute.
He is.
There. He's all stacked up in his little layers. And the pieces that were on that sheet, I'm going to show you that when you pull it out, it looks like this. There's a ring on the inside, a ring on the outside, and one of these pictures was inside of that. This ring in between the foil ring and the photo does not get used in this construction.
Okay.
So Lene actually took this and used it to frame another card in another Hunkydory kit.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can save that
Don't
for
throw it
another
away.
use.
Not that you would.
So here's that nice little ring.
Okay.
And here is our dome.
Right.
You place the dome over the penguin.
And the dome is smaller than that penguin.
Right. And then you place this over, and you're going to zot or glue that together.
Or ultra tape or anything.
Or ultra tape. And once that is put together, you have that. Here's the rocker. And now you can set it right where you need to. You're just going to glue it to this face here. Glue or ultra tape. Ultra tape is good. Makes it stay on there. And there you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
you've got the penguin.
Looks like that.
And there's the little bear, the polar bear. And you've got room back here if you want to write your message.
Right.
You can do it on the back of the snow globe or in the back of this.
And you can see there's the time it took to make that.
Yeah, not bad.
It's done.
You've got the foil, you've got the 3D, you've got the snow globe.
You can add stuff to it if you want, but it can be that simple.
So you've got the cards, but you can also do a scrapbook page. Now, we've made a promise to our scrapbookers that we want to include scrapbooking as often as possible. Now, without the globe, this is only, I don't even know that it's 1/4 of an inch. It's very flat. So as we get in closer, you can see this little teddy bear and how that paper towel is just raised up, but it is just a charming piece.
It is. Just gives a little bit of dimension, and here's the ring that was put on top of it without the globe, and then some of the purple jewel dazzles on it.
And the little foiled sayings can be used beautifully like it's been done here. So you can have that next to your photograph.
Right.
To capture and to repeat that gold foiling, the gold jewel border dazzles were used.
And I think this is a shows great creativity that our designer was able to use the Simply Susan papers for a Christmas page.
I think it is too.
It ties in with the purple. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Now, you made a comment that those boxes can be used outside if you want to hand deliver your card, that you've got boxes left. So we've done some decorating. Did Lene do this?
Oh, I think it was Susan.
Okay. Did some decorating. So this is the Christmas sweets papers. So you can use this to as a gift box, or just to show you that it will also hold,
It'll hold one of the cards.
And here is that reindeer. So we've shown you all 4 of the rocker cards. And so this little guy is right there, just a little bit of ribbon. But the box can be used with or without.
With or without. This has also got the little star.
Oh, it does.
Star jewel dazzles.
These are the gold ones. So just a really unique look. Quick, like you said, quick to make. And that's really nice.
That's a fun little gift.
Okay, now we need to bring in the second kit.
All right.
And it's also the snow globe. But this one is called Fun in the Snow. So same idea, same construction, different art.
Right. You can make 8 snow globes from this kit as well, and it's got all of that artwork that you need to make the same construction.
Okay. So let's look at the art so you can see. So Fun in the Snow is probably going to be friends, as you can see the snowman and the little child.
And some of this gives you a hint to that too. A snowy friend, warmest wishes, and Merry Christmas.
Right, very pretty. So you're going to get 2 of those, and then 2 of the family playing, and with the dog playing in the snow, so family fun. This one is also sledding, so that works out well.
This is great. Special passengers. I love that little.
And then the last one is our snowman again. One Snowy Night is what this is called. All of them have the foiling. All of them have the rocker cards. All of them have the boxes. So
I love the different colors that are used. There's blues, there's pinks. It's still very Christmassy.
Very wintry. So let's look at this. So here is the building a snowman, and that works really well with how the paper towel is in circles right on top of it.
And just a little simple addition of a few jewel dazzles and a little bit of ribbon. That's really all that's needed.
Works perfectly. These are very fast to make.
You know, I know it's kind of hard to see when it's standing up here, but they do stand up. And
very nicely. Yeah.
And they kind of rock too.
So you can play with them. Scrapbookers, here is a marvelous scrapbook page. Just look at this.
Beautiful. The snowflakes add quite a bit to this too. There's just bright dazzle snowflakes.
These are the blue pearl snowflakes, and this is winter flannels paper pack. And I love everything overlapping. That foil just adds such a nice look. And the matting has been done in the silver
holographic ripple.
Right. And so that just carries it off beautifully.
So it just ties it all together nicely. Here's one of the tags down here with a little bit of ribbon. I like that one of the circular little,
this frame, this is the one that
circular frame
isn't used.
Right, that's it. That's the one that isn't. Hey, I've got that over here. So there's that piece that isn't used, and you can use it to frame a photo, just like that.
Beautifully done. So that way we get our scrapbookers involved in this. But I do love how that combination just works so well. And we have another of the little boxes. So if you want to hand deliver your card and have the box left over, or if you want to send it, you can do some decorating on it. Simple strips of paper along the edges, a little bit on the top using the foil.
And if the edges are inked, there's just a little bit. Yeah, there are 3 tags for each. For each of the designs, so you've got extra tabs.
Fun this Christmas. That's a great thing to begin. And here is this set of Fun in the Snow. Doesn't that look just darling? So warmest wishes. I think that's a great little saying to go with this.
Wonderful.
Okay, now, so we've got our 8 snow globes, actually 16, because you can make 8 out of each kit. This is the kit for the storybook. And as you said, it does the night before Christmas. It comes with the red ribbon. And
so this is, oh, right. And this sheet that shows you how to put it together.
that's this sheet, huh?
That's this one.
So you've got step-by-step how to do it, and that will work very nicely. And then it also comes with these chipboard pages. And
So
they're die cut.
They're die cuts, and they're some of the chipboard pages, you'll see they have windows in them.
Right. In fact, I think most of them do. So you've got windows and all different ones.
All
we'll
different
scoot
kinds,
those over.
some real big ones.
Yeah, this is the one for the front. And then you have, this is the art that goes on the front, but then you have these pages which will coordinate with the cutouts on the page.
The cutouts and the artwork on the backing pages.
And these have the foiling, as you can see. So as you can see that they're all very different.
So this creates one
book. Right.
One storybook, and each page is a different part in the story. Or the poem actually.
Right.
'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
And that's what I'm getting to are these pieces which have the art and the story in sequence. So what does this look like when you're all done?
Well, if you follow the directions and put the pages in order, you get...
This is what you get. So it is held together with the red ribbon. It's also, you can elect to tie it with the red ribbon or not, your choice. But here's that first page, and I think this has just an exquisite look to it. It is sturdy, and it's got the foiling, and it's just beautifully done. Now,
The gold foil just really makes it.
it does. Now, you did add some gold jewel border dazzles, so we do have to confess that.
That's a real easy addition. Plus, the ribbon came with the package.
Right. So as I flip through this, we'll back up just a tad so that you can see each of the pages individually. So we start, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, then out on the lawn,
Right.
and then we're going, these are popped up onto the page.
Right, so some of them are like that.
Right.
Some of the
lively-
pages on that chipboard, you're going to put one of these cardstocks like that, and then you're going to foam tape the pieces onto there.
But all the cardstocks get glued to the chipboard pages. So
Right.
this is our lively old driver, and then with the twinkling I heard on the roof.
Right. And some of the pages are going to be like this. There's going to be cutouts where these are actually inset.
Right.
And
behind the windows.
Right. So you'll have a piece of cardstock chipboard where you'll punch out a piece. Then you'll set this on that page, and then, that'll actually go behind the chipboard, and then these pieces will set on top of it. Once
Right.
they're punched out, you can see
Just like
through the
this.
windows.
So you can see that not only do you have the unique art with each page, but you've got a bit of the story. So this just becomes quite delightful, especially for you at Christmas time. Merry Christmas.
This is a great
there's-
gift to share
yeah.
with a child on Christmas Day. On Christmas Eve, you could sit there
Right.
and read it.
In fact, I think we'll be doing that with Penelope. So this is, and it's very sturdy. I mean, that's really nice. So you
And
do
super
get one.
easy to make. That's real easy.
So we give you the night before Christmas. We give you some
Snow
snow globes,
globes.
and we'll bring those just to remind you. And this is day 2. We'll see you tomorrow for more Hunkydory Christmas.
Bye-bye.